Good morning, everybody. This is Gary Fair here with the Guards Mania. All you Guardomaniacs, what is going on here? We are here at the Great Lakes Card Show here at the Independence High School. It's powered by Greenie Sports Cards. Man, this is an awesome day out here. So we were here yesterday with the Bearded Browns show, and we were checking everything out. There was a lot of, Josh Cribbs was out here. We had a lot of local Cleveland celebrities here as far as sports goes. And today is baseball day. I'm sitting across here from Corey Snyder and Buddy Bell over here signing autographs. And we are filled here with lots of just Cleveland blue blood. We got Daryl Ryder to my left over here, broadcasting live for 92.3 The Fan. We got Here We Go Brownies right here behind me. Kenny Roda, he's going to be joining us here soon, talk a little bit of Guardians. We just got people all around us. This place is filled, jam-packed. You guys come on down to Independence if you need to get anything signed. We got CGC and JUSA. They are grading signatures and anything that you need graded down here. And then, man, over behind us, I've never seen anything like this before. As far as the amount of people here for the cards and getting things signed and getting things graded. This is an incredible thing that's been put together here. So come on down and join us. Parking is limited, so get down here as fast as you can. They do have some golf carts running around, making sure that you can get everybody in here. But we're going to be doing a special Sunday edition here of Guards Mania, Guard Maniacs. We're going to be talking some Guards, man, and the Guardians are still, they are on it now. We are at 9-6, so here we are, middle of April, and we are still in first place, on pace for a 97-win season. And usually, as we've said before, April is a really tough month for the Cleveland baseball team, and this month it's just they are on it. They are 9-6. The offense is it's a little slow. We are having a little bit of an April offensive situation here, but the pitching, man, has been unbelievable. We have Tanner Bybee going tonight against the Braves in the rubber match, trying to win the series. The Guardians have not lost a series this whole year yet. So we're looking to win that series tonight. And, Bybee hasn't, when you look at Bybee, you're looking at him and you're like, man, he's just not having the year that you want him to have. But then you look at his stats, he's 0-1, but he has a 3.29 ERA. So, I will take that from a guy that you're thinking just isn't throwing his best with a 3.29 ERA. That has just been... he's just been incredible. Yes, Sam, I am from the Bearded Browns, and then also here with Guards Mania. So he is going to be going up against Chris Sale tonight. Chris Sale is 2-1 with a 3.94 ERA. You can watch that game on NBC tonight. It's a 7:20 first pitch, and that game is going to be just riddled with former Cleveland Indians legends doing the broadcast. TC Sabathia is going to be on there, Corey Kluber. It's going to be an awesome, fun game to watch. So make sure that you are checking that out. Guardians, this is already, I think, their second nationally televised game this year. So, they are getting the recognition already. So this is already the antithesis of the Browns and what we are used to here with Cleveland sports. ESPN is already picking the Cleveland Guardians to pitch their way into the World Series. We're not really getting the love yet in power rankings, but power rankings don't really necessarily matter. And Chase DeLauder, man, who would have thought? This guy really is he has been carrying this offense. Chase DeLauder has just been incredible so far this year. I don't remember having a prospect come up like this since, I think we were talking the other day, maybe since Corey Snyder, Manny Ramirez. We got Corey Snyder sitting across here, and Corey Snyder had that year in '86 where he was just incredible. There was, maybe a little bit to be desired after that. Had a big, hole in that swing, but man, he was just incredible there for a little bit for the Cleveland Indians. So this has been a lot of fun down here. Make sure you guys are checking out that game at 7:20. If you guys come down here and check us out, we are giving away some Cleveland Indians baseball cards. We have we have a Logan Allen rookie card we're giving away. We've got Jim Thome rookie card. Got some Albert Bell cards, Carlos Baerga. So we got lots of giveaways here. We are also giving away 4 tickets to see Mortal Kombat 2. So come down here. You can check those out. We will give those away. You come on down, share the stream. Make sure you like and subscribe. So what has been your favorite part of the Guardians season so far this year? Mine so far, obviously has been Chase DeLauder. I have loved Jose Ramirez, man. This dude just comes in. First of all, he wants to be a Guardian. We haven't had a lot of Guardians that have wanted to be Guardians, to be honest. Even Stephen Kwan, we can't get this guy to sign an extension. We don't have that issue here with Jose Ramirez. This guy signs extension after extension, says he wants to be here. And last night, he does something, once again, that no Cleveland Guardian has ever done. He has hit a home run against every single major league team. So the 29 other teams he has hit a home run against, he did that last night against the Braves, and we win 6-0 against the Braves. The offense comes alive. So as much as the offense does look a little sleepy at times, they have come alive a couple times here in April. So, with the chilly weather out there, with it being the beginning of the season, the Guardians, we are, they're still coming alive. So it has been awesome. It has been fun. If you can, guys, go out there and support this team. Go out there and make sure that you're watching them, supporting them. That's what allows for the Guardians to go out and make these trades in the middle of the season to upgrade the team. And I'm sitting over here with Mike Wilkes from Bearded Browns. Mike, why don't you come over and join me? Mike's been out here taking pictures, doing the other part of the media. Mike, you having fun?
Always. It's always a good time,
yeah.
Right?
Oh, what's been your favorite part about the Greenies Great Lakes Sports Card Show so far?
To be honest, it's a privilege to be here. It's awesome. We're having a great time. We're meeting a lot of people, gaining some followers as well, which is great. But walking around and looking at all the cool stuff that's actually out on that floor, man, it's incredible. All the autograph pieces, the jerseys, the people that are here. Corey Snyder and Buddy Bell's up there right now. It's kind of a cool experience to see these guys.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just a great experience all around.
Yeah, dude, it's been so much fun. You see, like I was saying before you got over here, man, you're seeing a lot of Cleveland blue blood here.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of Cleveland legends. We got Bob DiBiasio walking around, who's been with the Cleveland Baseball Organization for 30-something years now at this point.
Didn't you actually just talk to him recently as well?
Yeah, we've emailed a couple times. Yeah. So, actually, I waited on him at the Winking Lizard a couple years ago.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's a good way to get a connection.
Yeah, it has just been a great time here. It's been really cool seeing Corey Snyder. I know we all get old, right? But he's looking like Kenny Rogers over there.
I look like Kenny Rogers.
Well, I know that you look like Kenny Rogers, but he looks like Kenny Rogers.
He does actually look like Kenny Rogers. That's the face I was trying to put together when I walked over. I was like, who does he remind me of?
He looks kind of like Kenny Rogers. Looks kind of like who's the gray comedian that was part of the Blue Collar?
I know who you're talking
about.
I'm
talking about the blue collar comedians.
There's literally a guy walking around with a bench on a dolly from Municipal Stadium right now, getting it signed by everybody as well.
Totally clean too. The paint, none of it is chipped. I mean, there's been some crazy thing. What's the craziest thing you've seen here?
So far, probably that.
The craziest thing I've seen here is the Pittsburgh Steelers memorabilia thing over there. So if you guys want to come and boo something, you can come and boo the Pittsburgh Steelers memorabilia.
We did talk to those guys. They're actually pretty cool.
Other than being Steelers fans,
we were making fun of them at the same time.
Yeah, we've been booing them for a couple days here.
Yeah,
and they're pretty good sports about it. And then in retaliation for the booing, they did give us a Dylan Gabriel.
Is that who gave that to you?
Yeah, it was. And we want to welcome on over here
Where do you want me at?
Yeah, come on,
Right
have a
here?
seat. The
All
road
right.
man driving in the road
Thank you,
van.
little smash mouth there.
That's
How
right,
about
man.
that?
You guys, welcome, please. Kenny Roda, how you doing, man?
I am outstanding. Thanks for having me. I love events like this.
Yeah.
Greeny's my guy, right? And the fact that they combine forces with the Strongsville Sports Show. So you've got, two established collectible shows in one place.
Been pretty cool.
It's genius, right?
Yeah.
And we've added this where we're filming this, right? A special area for the autographs right now while you and I are talking. We got Buddy Bell and Corey Snyder signing. Ozzie Newsome's in the house, Hall of Famer. My guy, Tim Couch, who got a raw deal with the Browns.
For sure.
Protect him.
No.
How can you draft a quarterback #1 overall and not get Lyman in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th round to protect Tim Couch back
And then
in the
boo
day?
him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
When he got a concussion against the Ravens. So
I think everybody here owes him an apology.
not everybody. There are a few
there's
people.
I didn't boo him.
Okay, neither did I,
Yeah.
because he's my guy.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I love events like this. It takes me back. I'm a collector, cards and memorabilia, and I got involved with Greeny, who's phenomenal. Steve Greenberg, greenysportscards.com. Little plug for the man. I come out here and I just have so much fun. Meet new people, see old friends, collect, buy, trade, sell, do some ripping with the road man with the cards, and we're going to do that with Tim Couch coming up a little later.
Nice.
So it's a lot of fun.
What's been the favorite collectible that you've seen here so far this weekend?
You know what? I just talked to these two gentlemen over there. They have the old Indians, the Blue Powell Red on, as I like to say. He looked like Kool-Aid wearing that thing, right? And they have seats from Old Municipal Stadium, and they're brothers. And they had Bernie Kosar sign one seat, number 19 seat, and then the number 25 seat signed by Buddy Bell.
That is awesome.
Now, nationally, it's not worth much.
Yeah.
Locally, right?
Yeah.
If you're an Indians, Browns fan or a Cleveland sports fan, how cool is that?
Yeah.
Right? And so they wheeled the two seats in to get them signed yesterday by Bernie and today by Buddy Bell. So that's pretty cool.
It is.
But there's so many different things. I love ripping cards, and I'm always hoping to hit that $1 million card like everybody else out there. So far, no. Maybe a $10 card. That's about my luck so far. But that's always fun too. And then you see some of these collections that people have. The old throwback cards or the tobacco cards or the Jordan rookie and all of that. So I like a lot of the local flavor, so seeing unique items autographed like that, it's pretty cool for me.
Yeah, it's been awesome. So, I know you're a big Guardians fan.
Yep.
I know back in the day, I used to love going to your remotes. You'd have Brian Anderson out.
BA.
Yeah. You've been having fun watching the Guardians this season so far?
How can you not, right?
This has been a fun team.
I'll be honest with you. I bitched and moaned and complained that they didn't spend any money in the offseason. They're 9-6 in first place in the AL Central. So what do I know, right?
On pace for 97 games.
You know what? Pitching, and more pitching.
Yeah.
Parker Messig. I was just talking with Curtis Danberg and Bobby DiBiasio, front office guys with the Guardians who were here with.
How fun is he to watch?
Parker Messig is awesome.
Yeah.
We had a chance to interview him in spring training. Great kid, first of all.
Yeah.
And then a big lefty, and technically he's still a rookie.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't meet the rookie requirement last year. So he's in the running with Chase DeLauder, possibly for Rookie of the Year. So you could have two guys in the race for Rookie of the Year. I love Parker Messig, the big rig, Gavin Williams, love him too. Chase DeLauder. There's some young talent there that they're, counting on right now, and then even more with Travis Bazzana down at AAA.
You just got to get him hitting.
Ralphie Velasquez, down
first baseman,
there.
right?
So they've got a lot of young talent. So, let's hope after, this season we don't have the lockout or the stoppage. But if we do, then maybe they'll put a salary cap in to even the playing field. But let's just enjoy the 2026
for sure.
Guardians. In fact, JT, my radio partner on WHBC, we're going to be at the game. We do like 2 shows a month from Progressive Field.
Okay.
So we get to go from 3 to 5:30 right up to Hammy and Rosie at pregame. So we can't wait to get down to the ballpark on Thursday to watch the Guardians in person.
Yeah, man, it's definitely been awesome.
Yep.
Watching Messick yesterday kind of reminds me. Look, you remember Carlos Perez from the Expos? I mean, he's not as wild, I guess.
No.
But mechanically, he's just kind of as.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy. He kind of rocks.
He does, and he says, "Here it is, hit it. I dare you." Okay, and location. Doesn't throw it 100 miles an hour, right? So it's a lefty, which is always great.
For sure,
you like having that. Big rig. Tanner Bibey's on the bump today. Parker Messick. After that, Slade Ciccone, he's up and down, right? So
he's just got to hit the strike zone.
He has to be more consistent.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's one of the starters. And then, you look down on the farm. They've got a couple of guys down there that are a ways away, but you know that they're going to be called upon at some point this season because injuries just happen.
And Bybee is so good that you almost take him for granted. You kind of feel like he's starting off slow, but the guy's a 3.29 ERA, and he's the guy that's starting off slow for you.
Well, that's why they paid him what they paid him, right? He's one of the higher-paid Guardians players on the roster, so they like him a lot. So, it's going to be a fun season, and they're in the division that's very winnable. The Tigers, very good. They're struggling out the gate. Minnesota, good. We like that, right? Minnesota's in second place right now, but it's a long season. Looking forward to that. And, of course, the Cavaliers. Finally, tonight's the last regular season game. Hallelujah. And we can get to the season that matters, the postseason as the number 4 seed.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, trying to get that Detroit route.
You know what? Here's the thing. It's going to be Atlanta more than likely, but still it could be Toronto. I'd rather play Atlanta. That's just me. But I like that they're in number 4, so they face the Pistons instead of the Celtics or the Knicks. I don't want to play either one of those teams until I absolutely have to. So if they get through the first 2 rounds, then they'll meet one of those 2 teams more than likely. But let's just get through the second round
for sure.
and then worry about who we play after that.
I'm having nightmares about Jason Tatum. Whenever it is that we come up, if we get to him, man. I can't believe after that injury he came back so quickly.
Right?
Oh my gosh!
I didn't expect him back, and they made all those moves they made in the offseason. Brad Stevens, you tip your cap to them.
Oh my gosh!
And they're the second best team in the East right now. They may be the
best teteam.
Record-wise, they're second best. Right now, they may be the best team in the East. So yeah, they're loaded again and ready to go. And White's a hell of a player, and they have that championship DNA, that makeup. Having done it a few years ago. So we'll worry about the Celtics hopefully in about 3 weeks.
And I know you're busy today, so just one more question before I let you go. Cade Smith, do you think we need to worry about him?
Last year, he didn't have time to think about being the closer because of the whole Class A thing, right?
Yeah.
So it was just like, okay, now you're our closer. So it wasn't the whole off season, and he's the closer, coming into the season. So it's a mental thing. Like going back to Jose Mesa, why does he throw a breaking ball to Charles Johnson in Game 7 of the World Series in 1997 instead of throwing the heater? You sped up his bat, he gets the anyways. So it's a mental thing, right? So,
but to be fair, real quick, that slider from Jose Mesa for the most of his career was dynamite. He was buckling guys in 96 and 95.
Don't shake off your catcher, though. Don't shake off Santos like that in Game 7 of the World Series. I get you. Anyways, but I'm not worried yet.
Yeah.
Concerned, okay, I'm getting maybe to that point. I'm going to give it a couple of months of him being the guy from the start of the season with all of that pressure on him now that we know for sure Class A is not coming back. He's got the stuff. Yeah. They tell us he's got the mental makeup. So hopefully those two will, come together at some point this season and he'll be lights out, in the 9th inning, or if he has to do an inning and a third or an inning and 2/3 if they call upon him. Hopefully it'll be good to get Gaddis back also. That'll help, strengthen the bullpen. I know they brought in Armstrong in the offseason, one of the higher paid free agents, right? $5 million. But Cade Smith, I think should be the least of our concerns with the bullpen.
That makes me feel better.
All right, very good.
All right, man. And where can everybody find you?
Monday through Friday, 3 to 7, 1480 WHBC radio. Any smart device, just say, hey, Alexa, play WHBC at that time. Hey, Siri, radio app, any of that in your car. You can hook us up there because everybody says, I miss you in drive time. Well, I'm still doing drive time, 3 to 7, right? Monday through Friday. It's my old college roommate, Jeff Turk, JT. So it's Kenny and JT on WHBC. That's a nice rhyme to it, right? And you can find us Monday through Friday.
All right, man.
All right.
I appreciate you, Kenny. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, enjoyed it, man. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thanks, you as well.
All right.
Thank you very much.
See you.
That was Kenny Roda from WHBC. Thank you very much for joining us, man. So we got a good outlook here for the Cleveland Guardians. For all of us that are worried about Cade Smith, Kenny doesn't seem to think that Cade Smith is really going to be much for us to worry about. Cade Smith, he seems to think is, once he, gets into it here, give him a couple months here as the closer, we might start to see the guy that we saw last year. Make sure that you're coming out here to the Great Lakes Card Show. We powered by Greenie Sports Cards. Man, this has been awesome. I'm sitting across here from Buddy Bell, and I also have Corey Snyder here. They're out here signing autographs. There are lines out the gymnasium right now for these guys. I'm right here next to the Here We Go Brownies podcast. And to the left of me, we have the guys from 92.3 The Fan. Man, this is just such an incredible day. We saw some guys around here. So this is actually really cool, as Kenny was saying. We got some guys walking around here. They were wheeling around some old seats from the old Cleveland Stadium. You remember the yellow seats that we used to bang for the rallies? They're walking around here getting those signed by Buddy Bell and Bernie Kosar yesterday. So it has been an awesome day. Make sure that you're coming down and you check us out here. We are in the media room in the gymnasium. Guards Mania, give us a follow and a like. And we will be back here in a little bit to talk a little bit more about what's going on at the Sports Card Show. Thanks, guys.